Hi, this is Mark Sehl of the YouTube channel Therapy for the Heart. And yesterday had the fantastic experience of going through New York City down to the Lower East Side and to the Theater for the New City. And it was the 21st Festival of the Arts, and it was fantastic. What was really important to me about it is that this is a theater company that has been in existence for a long time, and it's really out there to bring the theater into the community and bringing the community into the theater. And first of all, the way that can happen is that it was all free. So 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And by the way, it's still going on from 6 o'clock on tonight. So if you want to get down there, it's 155 First Avenue at 10th Street. And their website is theaterforthenewcity.net. So I went down there, and Emily Pizzella, who is the assistant to Crystal Fields, who is the executive artistic director of this Theater for the New City of the festival. So she was very welcoming, and I asked, could I take a video, and she said, sure, just make sure you mention us. So of course I would. Not going to mention anybody else. They're wonderful people, and Emily was very welcoming to me. So I went down there to take some videos of what I was going to see. I often go down and do drawings too while I'm there. I happen to be a psychoanalyst and an artist. So, and it was an amazing experience right from the first time I stepped foot around the corner. Jeffrey met me, and I had the wrong entrance. So the entrance is on First Avenue. Wonderful. It's going on from tonight, 6 o'clock in the Johnson Room, and also in the Cabaret. I have many performances tonight up until whenever, maybe 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. So the Theater for the New City, it's a Pulitzer Prize winning community cultural center that is known for its high artistic standards and widespread community service. And let's see, another thing about this TNC, is the Theater for New City, have won the Pulitzer Prize for drama and over 42 Obie Awards for excellence in every theatrical discipline. And so you can read up on their history on their website. But I saw an opera there, and it was wonderful, and I saw a beautiful dance performance, and I'm going to tell you the name of those. That's going to be on the video. If I can find it out here without too much disruption here. Great program. Get a program, by the way, it's only $1, but you can know everything that's happening when you go there Sunday evening. So what I saw was, I'm not pronouncing this maybe not right, but it was an opera singer named Zhang Wei-han, a wonderful singer. And then after that I saw Zulu Raw Movement. That was a dance group, and the dance group and the company. And the name of the production that I saw was The Architecture of Proximity. Beautiful, beautiful, done. And then I also saw La Mama and Yara Arts Group present the music from Dark Night, Bright Stars, an 1858 Ukrainian poet who was set free after 10 years of imprisonment and met the great African-American actor Ira Aldridge and drew his portrait. So I think they're going to produce that, the longer version, in the near future, but you have to check with La Mama and check out their websites. So I took some videos and I captured some actors there by accident, I think two actors, and I put their information up there. So if anybody wants to contact them, they can. It gives them a little exposure. And I've done that before in the theater for different actors by interviewing them on my YouTube. And so it all began when I was assistant director of the play The Dancer, and by my friend David Morgan. And that's how I met Kelly Ray and Curtis Nielsen. And when I say I was assistant director, I'm not. I mean, I had a great time, and I got some experience. And I'm not an assistant director as of doing that regularly, but it was fun. And talking about bringing the community into the theater and the theater into the community. When I was up there, this is up in Washington Heights. It's called was it called the Cabrini Rep Theater, and they had great performances. And the director Franco made it a point too to support women, to try to get as many women he could get in there as playwrights, because they're often not represented as much as they could be, as we know, in the theater. But we were talking about getting into the community, into the theater, and theater into the community. We would go out and hand out handbills, and we would say, and these are neighborhood residents, and we would say, "Do you know about the Cabrini Theater?" And often people didn't know about it, and I don't think that was any reflection on the Cabrini Theater. It's just that people are not aware of really what's in their own backyard, and I'm sure probably that's not true of the Theater for the New City, but it's unlikely that it's true there because they have a big presence. But I think the same principle applies as to bringing the theater to the people, because the people can't afford theater anymore. You go to Broadway, what's $100, $80, $50, $200. Great plays, but who can afford it? And low-income people can't, and people who are writers can't get exposure, and people who are actors can't get exposure. So you're going to see one way you can get exposure is through the video I did of about the Medicine Theater. You'll see that on the video, but they are having starting sometime in June. Networking with independent filmmakers and others who want to show up, actors, and so that'll be on the video. And it's interesting, I met this woman from a Danish producer, I think it was. You'll see it on the site. She's interviewed. Her name escapes me now. But what doesn't escape me is this card I have in my hand. So it's the Atelier Theatral, Atelier Teatral. So you want to look that up on the web, and it's www.atelierteatral.com. So that's in conjunction with the networking of people which is going to take place every other Tuesday starting sometime in June, and that information will be on the video too. So I want to thank Tatiana for inviting me or letting me know about this this wonderful event, and I like having people in the theater connected with me, because I think that's really where I got my painting burst, is when we produced The Dancer, and I got to be the assistant director. So my spirit was moved to really go in by the creative people around me, namely Kurt and Curtis and Kelly and Bob Metz and Franco, who was the director, and that I started painting after that. Not that I hadn't been painting before, but I eventually got myself into a show for 2 months at the Cornelia Street Cafe, and also there was another part where a restaurant where I had my paintings hanging also, and the bar owner liked the one that I did in the bar, so he hung it up on the wall, and that too, that also started out my invigorating my motivation and inspired me. So that's it. So there are going to be several videos up here, and watch them, and they're short. And I got permission from Emily Pizzella to take these videos. And Crystal Veal, was there. I didn't say hello to her. I didn't know her, but I know she was running the whole show there. So I'm going to sign off right now. This is Mark Sehl from the YouTube channel Therapy for the Heart. I'm still tired from last night, and that's my excuse. So if you could like the channel and subscribe to it if you have a Gmail account, and if you don't, you could get one. It's pretty easy. But thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you around. Remember, this evening at the Theater for the New City, they're having performances in the Johnson Room and the Cabaret, running from 6 to around 9 or 10. So make it down there. All right. Okay. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.